guitar, I know the chords. I play my cigar, lay flat on the floor. The east and the west, their battles won't matter. Only the music can settle the score. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die all alone, then turning to bone. So rock till you die. Yeah, bones reflecting my eyes, and when they eat my flesh, but I got the power to win all the hours and rock my life away. The sound of the crowd, the creak of the bones, I play it so loud with my mates or alone. It don't really matter if my world should shatter. I hold it together till I turn to stone. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die all alone, then turn into bone. So rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die alone, then turn into bone. So rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die alone, then turn back to bone. So rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die alone, then turn into bone. So rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die.
Oh, hi, audience. What's up? It's Greg Sestero here to introduce you to the True Blue Riffcast, where they talk about amazing movies, bad movies, and everything in between. So you're listening to the True Blue Riffcast. Enjoy it.
Thanks, Greg. This is... Whoa, why are we playing again? Stop the song. What are you doing?
What?
Winamp.
Who's
Why are you
playing
on
what
repeat?
again?
Apparently I had
Ah,
Winamp on repeat. Because, yes, I still use Winamp.
I didn't know that was still a thing. But hey, welcome to the True Blue Riffcast, everybody. It's me, Dave, and the number one RiffTrax fan. That you can say that if you open the show on our first show back after a break. And I'm here as always, joined by.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm the actual number one RiffTrax fan. Usually the one who leads the intro here. Yeah,
At
so
least Jeremy
you
at
take
least
a month
Jeremy
off
can-
and you forget how to do everything, apparently.
Yeah, at least Jeremy can get Google Meeting to like put you in picture, but it won't let me do that. I'm going to adjust view, and it's not. I don't have an option to put us side by side, and I really don't like it.
I mean, it's right on my end, so it looks
nice.
right to everybody out there in the podcast land. So
Yeah.
oh,
It
man.
looks all right to Citizen Yarn and Oliver Olang and Michael S. Mickle Esquire, like
Yeah.
John Mickle Thor, only Mickle Esquire.
Oh, I'm gonna move.
Those are the people who are joining us live. Welcome back. It's the True Blue Riffcast. You thought we had a big fight and broke up and the podcast is going away, but that is not what happened.
No, things just got really busy for me, getting the kids ready for back to school and all that stuff, doing last-minute things in the summer. And we were going to come back last week, and, well, you guys saw what happened, so we skipped last week. And man, I tell you what, this return...
Something to come back on.
I don't think we could have
picked. I don't think we could have picked a better movie to come back on. Now, I don't want to talk bad about the other riffs. However, there have been times in the recent past, let's say the last year, in 2025, where we've watched a movie, where I have at least. I won't speak for Jeremy, but I have. And I will come to the podcast, and I was like, I have dick all to say about this movie. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to say. Like, I was just looking at, like, I was thinking about, like, what was the last one we even talked about? And I looked, and it was like The Killer Likes Candy or something like that. And I was like, what? I was like, why am I thinking about Jack the Giant Killer? And like, apparently he was also an Octoman, but we talked about him on the podcast, and I couldn't remember what for. So I went to his Wikipedia page, and I scrolled up, like, oh, there it is, The Killer Likes Candy. So that tells you how much I remember about that movie. But this movie, boy, oh boy, do we have things to talk about, man.
Yes, we do. Yes, indeed, we do.
It's not quite Dangerous Men level insane, but like, I would equate it, maybe not Star Games, but maybe, it's interesting. We'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Up first, though, we can take a look at the weekend box office.
Oh my goodness! What is winning? What is losing?
The number one movie over the weekend that brought in $84 million on its opening weekend, The Conjuring: Last Rites.
Oh, is that the one with what's his name? The guy who played he was in Watchmen, and he's in a whole bunch of other stuff. He was in Fargo. What's his name? He was Night Owl in Watchmen.
Patrick Wilson.
Yes, him.
According to Oliver.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a series of movies that I don't give a rat's ass about, and it's called The Conjuring. I've just never cared about any of it.
I just know. Doesn't he, like, in one of the trailers for one of those movies, doesn't he, like, pull his teeth out or something?
I don't know.
I see. That's like the one thing I know about The Conjuring.
I just don't care, and honestly, I didn't expect it to do this much, but it was very busy. Of course, it was the only movie that was busy.
Well, it's a horror movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The number two movie is the theatrical release of Hamilton, which brought in $10 million. Weapons in third place, Freakier Friday in fourth place, and Caught Stealing down to fifth place. And, of course, another new movie that opened this weekend that led me to some interesting situations. Light of the World, which is an animated Christian feature about Jesus.
Oh, yeah, that's what it sounds like,
And I had to kick a couple out of there on Sunday.
Wait a minute.
In a theater that had about 20 other people in it, including children, because there's families in there.
No, okay. We know why they were kicked out. But this is a Jesus movie, right?
Yeah, like out of all of the movies that you could have gone to. It was on a Sunday too. Like if you're gonna go into a kids movie and do that, at least go to Bad Guys 2. Like, and not the Jesus movie.
Go to an empty theater, you dumb
or
shit.
Just don't do it in a theater.
Yeah, or just have sex at home.
Too. Don't do it in my theater. But that same day, with one of our first movies in the morning, I had to tell a grandma that she couldn't fill her tumbler cup up with Slurpee that she didn't pay for her granddaughter. And I also had to kick out two people from The Conjuring at our noon show for vaping in the theater. And I gave him a chance. I went up to him after I figured out who it was on camera. It took me about 20 minutes of searching to figure out who it was. I gave him a chance. I went up to them and I said, "Are you the guys that are vaping in here?" And they looked at me for a second. No. Okay. So I radioed out to the crew supervisor and I'm like, "Pause the movie," because we already had this set up ready to go. And I went down in the front and I made an announcement and I said, We will be able to restart the movie for you as soon as the people who are in here and vaping leave. Nobody started moving. And I'm like, come on, guys. I'm being serious here. Still nobody. I called out to the supervisor to turn the lights up in the theater. And while he was doing that, I told them, I'm like, I'm not playing games here, guys. The lights came up, and they
hi, Joy.
They left. They started getting out as soon as the lights came up, and it was the two people that I went and talked to. And
You went dad mode.
I went dad mode, yeah. But everybody in there seemed happy that they were getting kicked out. And I offered everybody concessions coupons on the way out, and half the people were like, "No, we don't need that."
Well,
Oh,
good for
okay.
them. I would have taken the coupons.
I still made them take them. I'm like, "Here, take it."
Yeah, here, take it.
Yeah.
But
I stopped the movie. I interrupted your movie because of these idiots. So
yeah, I have been ride sharing for 2 years.
really, it's been that long.
And yeah, that's how long it's been. And I've never had to deal with people like trying to smoke in the car. Usually, if people will say like, "Hey, can I vape in your car?" Like, number one, I don't care as long as you ask. If you're a woman, you definitely can if you roll the window down. If you're a guy, I'll tell you, no, you have to wait. It's kind of like the thing where if I'm taking someone to the airport and if it's a lady, I'll be like, "Hey, do you need help getting your bags?" "No, I got it." "Okay, thanks." If it's a dude, just push the button. Have a nice flight. I'm not getting bags for a guy. Forget it. It's not happening. But in the last 2 weeks, and they're both morning rides where I had to kick somebody out of my car for bringing a lit cigarette in, and I could smell it. And I just pulled over into the thing. I was like, "You're done. Out."
Come on,
Like,
people.
you're not going to smoke in my car. Not a vape, but a cigarette. A
Yeah.
lit cigarette. Not going to happen. You think I'm going to let that? No. Mm-mm.
Nope.
Uber has already, well, I'm not going to get into that. But, and I didn't say Uber. Who said that? It's ride share.
Who said
Generic ride share.
Any...
That rhymes with goober and is Uber. But yeah, so no Dave that riff.
No.
Yeah, we talked about this. Sorry, I don't know. If
I did kind of.
I didn't mean
about
to
it.
call you out like that. Yeah.
He sent me a message, and it was like an hour before we start, and he's just like, "Hey, thanks, Oliver." He's like, "Hey, don't forget about Dave that riff, unless you want to skip it for now." And I'm like, "Yeah, let's skip it for now because I don't have time."
But we do have another idea because we do want to keep a game going, but I'm not really sure if Dave that riff and Name that Jeremy. I don't know if it's run its course or not, but it is kind of getting more difficult to keep it interesting.
Yeah,
I've
we
found.
kind of been throwing around some things, but
Yeah.
all right,
Nothing for sure, but we are looking at alternate games.
Citizen Yarn, you asked for it, so I'm going.
No,
I'm
no.
going to tell
What are you doing? Why?
I just have one thing that I'm going to touch on right here.
You
and
can't do this.
It's
we hadn't planned on it.
It's just one of the posts he made recently.
Oh my god! So everybody out there in podcast land, whoa! Citizen Yarn brought up what is James Wen doing, and I thought we were going to get away with not doing it, but apparently it's demandable now.
I kind of thought about it earlier, and I'm like, I don't really see anything good.
God, look at this doofus! What the heck? What the hell? Oh my god!
A couple days ago, August 31st, so
Leprechaun.
like a week ago, he posted, "Not ready to retire yet. James Wen still has a few good movies in his head. A movie head."
Stop everything. Do you see what I'm seeing?
Which one are you looking at? Useless Grant?
Yes.
We've talked about this before.
Yeah, I've
He
never seen him
mentioned it,
spell
but-
it like that.
Birdemic the Musical, Useless Grant, Sea Rising, Birdemic
Useless
4,
Grant.
and more.
Is he misspelling Ulysses?
No,
He has to be.
it's him going off on Ulysses S. Grant.
Does he have a problem with Ulysses Grant?
Apparently.
Is that actually the name of the movie?
Yes. I remember, I don't remember when he posted it, but I do remember we talked about it on the podcast.
Useless Grant? Look, I have controversial opinions about the Civil War, okay, that I'm not going to get into, all right? However, this is an interesting, unexpected take from him, I think. Useless Grant.
Here we go.
Oh, stop. Oh, my gosh.
Should I?
Everybody out there in podcast land, you can't see. Like, I don't know how to describe this tan-suited doofus that we're looking at right now. Okay, so I guess I'll just do it. Like, he looks like this is a picture. This is how he's presenting himself to the world. And he thinks this is a good picture to do this with. It's got sunglasses on. Man, and he's wearing a tan suit and a tan polo shirt.
Oliver said he looks kind of like Gilbert Godfrey. And
Yeah, a little tiny bit.
I'm gonna say this picture. Just if you're trying to picture this in your head, because of the sunglasses, you can't really see.
He looks
most of
like he
his
just got
facial
laser
features.
eye surgery.
He looks like Gilbert Godfrey and Bobby Hill, like morphed together. It's
And he looks like he's surprised but not. I just want to go push him over.
beige.
I just want to go
yes.
push him over and just like push him over by his stupid fat double chin fucking face. Just push him over.
Like he looks like he would just topple, just like.
Yeah, he does look like he's about ready to fall over back.
Okay, that's enough of that. Let's get rid of that. I can't look at that anymore. Oh, so how about we go on to something different? Let's talk about the Princess and the Magic Frog,
Oh my God! This thing. So man,
also
I'm just
known
gonna-
as At the End of the Rainbow, which is a title that makes way more sense.
Does it though?
It makes more sense than the Princess and the Magic Frog.
I mean, I guess because like
When all we have is a toad in the movie, there's no frogs. And we get the princess in the last, 2 minutes.
Okay. So for the majority of this movie, there is no frog. Well, there's no frog at all, I guess, technically.
Yeah.
And there's a princess in like the last 2 minutes. It's really about this asshole child.
Matt.
Yeah. Who admittedly has a pretty rough home life.
Yeah.
But that's no
Apparently
excuse
his dad
for
beats him
that's
constantly.
that's no excuse for robbing a leprechaun when you could very easily have just helped the little prick.
Oh, man.
But man, I'm just gonna get ahead of it. For me, this is a very strong contender for Riff of the Year.
I agree with that.
Considering everything that's come since.
At least the stuff that
Death of
we've
Richie.
watched and talked about so far. Because
Yeah.
there are a few things that we haven't gotten
That
to
we
yet.
need to catch up on. Yes, yes.
We want to. We haven't done our half year in review thing like we usually do. So we'll try and get to that still, and that way we can kind of touch on some of these other riffs that we haven't really talked about yet. Because I still want to watch Jurassic Shark 2. I still want to watch.
Yeah, we're gonna do.
Party
Well,
Line
we
and
were
talk about
gonna
that.
do that last week. Well, I'm gonna watch Jurassic Shark 2. I actually have a backlog. I want to watch Party Line. I know some people have said it's not that great, but I still want to watch it because it's like the topic apparently as it was described. The topic of Party Line is like something that like I think maybe not every '90s teenager has experience with, but you like go to like the phone booth in like your junior high or high school, and you just like start dialing in like all the dirty words you can think of, like 1-800 hot boobs, or like even more, because like 1-800 SU blankety blank blank in hell, your mother, etc. And just see, and then like when it comes on, like enter your credit card number now. It just randomly hit numbers just to see if it would work. I don't know. I didn't do this. What?
Oh man. So this movie, and they mentioned it in the description of it on RiffTrax website, but it really does feel like a Barry Mahon movie.
Well, you know what I found out. Did you look at the Wikipedia page for this?
Yeah, kind of.
You know who wrote it?
No.
It's the same guy who wrote The Magic Christmas Tree.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Harold Von Taylor.
Yeah. So, and here's the thing. I remember dick all about The Magic Christmas Tree. I know there's an obnoxious fat kid in it. There's a witch and a giant. So, but
those are the
I do
only
remember,
two things this guy's ever written.
Yeah, I mean, like, so it's just like he's trying to write like whimsical children's fantasies. Basically, it's very apparent that he was very inspired by The Wizard of Oz in this. I think.
Yeah.
I think like it was like 1965. So like a lot of adults around this time. Like The Wizard of Oz is like Star Wars to them. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Okay, so I got the Wikipedia up, right?
Okay.
And
Jeremy, look, if anybody in this movie died in 9/11,
no.
keep it to
no,
yourself.
it's not anything that bad. It's not anything that bad.
Okay.
There's, if you go to the starring, there's two names that have links on them.
Oh yeah.
One is Dick Reeves, and he plays the genie. The other one is Frank Delfino. And Frank Delfino is the leprechaun.
Yeah.
It says that he was born with dwarfism. He remains best known for portraying the Hamburglar in the McDonald's advertising campaign commercials over a 20-year period.
He was a Hamburglar for 20 years?
Yeah.
And he's playing a leprechaun and At the End of the Rainbow and
Robble Robble.
Rabble until he was replaced by a big plastic head.
He was born in Brooklyn. This guy this is interesting. He was a professional violinist. And he performed in the 1933 Chicago World's Fair in Midget Village.
Jeremy.
That's what it's called. I'm not calling him that.
Jeremy, how dare you?
His professional acting career he started as Johnny, selling cigarettes for Philip Morris. He was then also in ads for Little Caesars, Sprite, and Snickers. He first appeared in commercials for McDonald's in 1971 and continued for 20 years. And he died in 1997. He was 86 when he died. So that means he played the Hamburglar from the time when he was like 60-something up until his 80s.
Wow. What a short resume.
Hey.
What?
He was also in Planet of the Apes, The Odd Couple. Interesting.
Well, you want to know what else? Like the kid, the little jackass kid who robs him. I think, like it says here. Let me tell you. Let me go ahead and tell you more about this little asshole. Live scrolling on the podcast now.
Matthew O'Brien.
Yeah, he was a 12-year-old. Here, let me move your face over here.
Whoa.
Okay, so this guy, the little asshole kid, was well known for guest starring roles including Dennis the Menace, the Andy Griffith Show, and Bewitched. So
Was that
he
why
got
they
around.
why he whistled half of the Andy Griffith theme?
I don't know. Maybe it's possible. I you don't remember about the Andy Griffith Show? Not a lot, because the reason I know that tune is because it would come on like right as I got off school. Right, it would take me a little while to get home from school because we had to go way out one direction and come back. So it'd take like 25 minutes to get home. And we would come on, we would turn the TV on to watch DuckTales and Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers and all that shit. But we would turn it on right as the Andy Griffith Show was ending. And we would watch the credits and just like... So, yeah, that's how I know that. And that is all I know about the Andy Griffith Show is that I would just catch the very end of it while they were whistling and snapping. And then my DuckTales would come on. So that's what I know about the Andy Griffith Show. Those words.
Interesting. Yeah, so this this movie has...
Citizen Yarn is yelling at me, and I don't know why.
This has a 5.5 out of 10 on Internet Movie Database.
What? I'm surprised it's that high.
Me too. So our
anyway,
main character Matt here.
Yeah. Okay. So yes.
He starts out and he's fishing with his friend.
He talks about
with the line on
and they're both talking about the horrible abuse that they suffer at home.
Yeah,
like
Matt
my dad,
gets the tar knocked out of him. Every
on
day.
a daily basis.
Yeah.
And, like he doubles down on it. He'd be like, "Oh man, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get such a walloping," and I'm like, "Sir, hello, Child Protective Services in 1965, please." Yes, I'll hold. Apparently, this kid is getting the tar beaten out of him and walloped on a daily basis. But anyway, so he finds a toad, not a frog, a toad.
A toad,
and he's like, "So okay, I'm gonna put this toad in my pocket, and I'm gonna go home now." So anyway, he gets lost. This is something.
He just starts walking through the woods.
Yeah, starts walking home, and
lost.
somehow he gets lost.
Oh, probably when he gets startled by the thing and like runs. Like maybe that was how he got lost, because there was like a crazy bird noise.
So he picks up the toad, and the toad is, spoiler alert, the toad is the dumbest knight you'll ever meet.
The toad's a real Whopper or a Whopper Jr. with fries
that's right.
and a Coke.
He keeps saying Whopper. It's a Whopper of a toad. But I guess the toad is saying, help me. And that's when he runs in. So he either enters this metaphysical realm or he gets lost in the forest. And the forest was always this mystical, magical land of bullshit.
Don't forget, too, that this is an important part. The movie takes place on St. Patrick's Day.
Does it like the thing about that is that it doesn't really I think it maybe factors into the leprechaun stuff.
Yeah, which is why the title at the end of the rainbow kind of makes sense. Yeah, it makes more sense than Princess and the Magic Frog. Okay. Anyway, because of one thing, the frog that he finds, it's not a frog, it's a toad. Okay.
Yeah. So, but they explicitly say it's a toad. I would forgive it if they didn't constantly call it a toad.
Yeah. He's running through the woods, and he realizes he's lost, and he hears somebody yelling, "Help me, help me." And he goes into like this little clearing, and there's a leprechaun with a beard that's as big as he is, and the end of it is stuck in a log that the leprechaun was trying to split. I don't know. It's really dumb.
All right. So okay. I think we need to do a deep dive on this encounter with the leprechaun. because this is just like everything else. Like this is just the first of the string of dumbasses that he meets. It's very much like the first 2 hours of Birdemic 3, because you know how like they meet, and they go on their dumbass little date, and then they like run into like the shark guy they run into like all these stupid randos like on the beach and whatever, like all throughout the movie. It's just like one dumbass after the next.
Yep.
It's kind of like what this movie is, but I think the Leprechaun is probably, well, no, they do talk to the genie, but the Leprechaun is pretty interesting. So the Leprechaun is chopping the tree down, and he gets his tree, it gets his like Jeremy said, gets his dumbass beard stuck in this tree. And he's just be like, "Oh, I'm stuck. Help me. I can't." Apparently he needs another person to help him get his beard unstuck. Now, if dumbass McGee hadn't been there, I guess this Leprechaun would have just been like, "Oh, well, I guess I'm just going to die of starvation and exposure with my beard. I just can't take this axe and like cut a little bit of my beard off."
That was my first thought too.
Free myself. But
Matt realizes right away that this guy's a leprechaun, and he starts going off on him about how his grandpa told him all about leprechauns and how tricky they are.
If you save a leprechaun, that means it's your right. It's your right to ask a leprechaun if you can rob him in exchange for basic human decency. So anyway, the Leprechaun says, "Well, I have all my life savings on me," which doesn't make sense when you find out what it is.
Yeah, it's a bag of 7 gold coins.
It's a bag of 7 gold coins that he just keeps with him. And even Mike even says, "Find a financial planner, idiot." So
that was one of my favorite
anyway, parts. Matt demands the gold coins.
Yeah, because he knows that the Leprechaun can't say no. So he gets the gold, and he helps him out by wedging the axe in the crack on the log and spreading it.
Something very clearly the Leprechaun could have done himself.
Yeah,
he did not need this little dumbass blonde kid to do it for him.
When he gets free, he tells Matt, "Hey, that's not regular gold, moron. Those are wishing coins." He's like, "You throw it up in the air and you make your wish, and it'll make your wish come true." So he takes the coin. Can
I just say that this is the dumbest wish granting mechanism I've ever encountered.
He throws the first one up in the air, and he's like, "I wish that I was out of the woods."
You flip, yeah. So he has 7 wishes, but then it doesn't work.
No.
And then the
why
Leprechaun
doesn't it work?
Okay, because apparently, if you gain the gold coins by being a little dick, which he did.
Yep.
Then they can only grant they say they can only grant others people's wishes, but that's not really true. They're your wishes, but they have to help somebody else.
Yeah, you have to
which
use
is
them
really
for
how
other
they
people.
should have set it up, because nobody else makes a fucking wish in this thing.
No, just Matt.
So be like, I wish, and he has to wish to help other people. Those are the only wishes that he has. So, clearly the screenwriter fucked up because.
I mean,
but
you look at any part of this movie and you can make that same statement, Dave.
Yeah. So anyway, and so the Leprechaun's like, "Okay, see you later, asshole, bye," and then he fucks off behind a tree.
Yeah, he just runs away.
Yeah, and Matt's like, "Hey, wait! Like, you have to help me find my way out of the forest." And the Leprechaun rightly says, "That wasn't part of the deal, you prick."
Yeah, go ask your grandfather.
Go ask your grandfather. You already robbed me. Why should I help you out of the forest? If anything, okay, so wouldn't it make sense if he actually helped the Leprechaun? Kind of like whoever found that story that Homer tells Bart about Hercules and the lion, and how he pulls the thorn out of the lion's paw. I don't know if this is real. In my mind, this is always something that very stupid that Homer made up, or at least told very badly. That is being like Hercules came across a lion, and there was a thorn in his paw, and he pulled the thorn out, and bingo, and the lion either granted him wishes or like gave him like a bunch of treasure.
Yeah, he was kind of combining Hercules and Aesop's fables about the lion with the thorn in its paw the mouse pulls out. But yeah, that's
so like. But wouldn't it make sense if Matt had been selfless and it'd be like, hey, let me go ahead and help you out because of my goodwill. Now the leprechaun will say, well, now I'm going to grant you 7 wishes with these 7 gold coins.
Or yes,
but
I'll help you get out of these woods.
Matthew is lost in the woods and he sees an opportunity to rob a leprechaun and he took it.
I mean, that's the same as at least 50% of the population would do.
Yes.
But he gets upset. You know, he's all distraught and everything, and he's going through the woods, and he uses the first coin to wish for some guidance or something like that.
I don't remember.
And,
something like that.
It brings
anyway,
a wooden signpost to life.
Oh, yeah. No, okay, so this signpost... That's
the signpost has
like,
nothing on.
That's when I realized that
points.
I was just like, "What the fuck is happening in this?" So he says, "Like, I wish for this signpost to tell me what." So he like flips a coin, and the coin brings the signpost to life. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think it was alive before. And let me tell you something: if the signpost in MASH had talked sass, it might have given old Hawkeye and BJ Honeycutt and Trapper John a run for their money, because this signpost was just talking all kinds of smack.
It was pretty catty, a pretty catty signpost.
Great.
Yeah. But he tells him to go towards the wizard's cave after a long bit of nonsense where he's like left and right and up is down and blah. Go to the wizard's cave. And as he's going there, the trees start talking to him.
Yeah, that's another thing. They go, tree bird will say. That's my tree bird.
What was it? They said that. Oh yeah, it was Pee Wee Herman. If he voiced the trance.
I like your tree beard.
But they inform him that the toad in his pocket. Was a night that the wizard turned into a toad. And so he pulls out the toad, and then he pulls out a coin and flips it up and wishes that he was back into a knight. And then we get a little song and dance from Sir Humphrey.
Oh, it goes on for way too long.
And he says that the wizard can fall in a well instead of going to hell.
And then we get the backstory of the knight and why he was turned into a toad.
Yeah, he was trying to rescue the princess.
There's a kingdom nearby somewhere or in some other realm or something. And the wizard, I think, kidnapped the princess or turned the princess into something. And the king said, okay, knight, you go and find my daughter. And he goes to the wizard's cave. He immediately gets turned into a toad. And he's been a toad for 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
5 years. And so, and this and this knight is just like this old doofus. Like this is the best. This is this is ahead of your king's god, my lord. Like, no, it's just some doofus with a dumb mustache and a suit of armor.
Yeah.
Who says gadzooks and some other phrase a lot. What was
odds bodikins.
Which
isn't the saying. First of all, but they even make a joke about that to like odds botkins.
Stop making odds botkins happen. So anyway, so he comes up and then the wizard comes out. Now at this point, I'm like, oh god, this is going to be one of those movies where they never leave the forest. They're gonna round a corner and run into Saber Rain and Rod and Natalie and just every other dumbass RiffTrax movies where these idiots are just wandering around. It like they're gonna run into the cast from Ember Days out there. like we've seen it a million times. I'm like, oh great, they're never gonna leave the forest. And texted Jeremy. I said, they're not leaving the forest, are they? And Jeremy is like, nope, you're wrong. And right as he said that, the wizard cast them both into the desert.
Yeah, so the wizard
Which-
shows up, and it's very clearly just a really cheaply made wizard's robe and hat. And how do they describe the voice? Oh, Dr. Teeth. Dr. Teeth from the Muppets.
Golden teeth and golden dome.
Yeah, it's very, very okay. Sir Humphrey,
What?
his actual full name is Sir Humpty Dumpty.
Shut up. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay, we're moving on. We're not talking about that.
But the wizard comes
we are
out,
driving forward.
and they're talking about, oh, what are you doing in my woods, and I'm gonna get you, and he zaps him away into the desert where they meet the genie from Aladdin's lamp.
Okay, so I think. All right, so let's just address the elephant in the room for those who have seen the movie. Is that the real star of this scene is not the genie,
Nope.
not the pies,
Nope.
not the little kid,
Nope.
not the knight,
Nope.
not the carpet,
Nope.
but the boom mic.
It's the boom mic who's
The boom mic is the star. Now, okay,
in
I
this
generally-
every shot in the desert. The boom mic is in a lot, but the boom mic is especially in the desert. It's like everywhere.
I generally don't fault movies for boom mic shots. I think that's just like it happens,
Yeah.
it happens. But guys, I don't think I can overstate how bad it is in this. Like, it's not just like a little dip every now and then, and it's not like, it's the whole boom mic is in the shot.
Yeah.
The entire boom mic is in the shot. They could have. It's difficult to really explain, like, how, if you haven't seen it, how prominent the boom mic is. Because it's just there. And it's just like, okay, so it's a wide shot of the genie, dumbass kid, and the knight, and you see like the boom mic right there, and it's going back. You can see it being operated,
Yeah.
and they don't try to hide it. And there's at one point where they like, and it's in multiple different angles. And one angle, it looks like, okay, moms, sorry, all you moms out there, I apologize in advance. It looks like a wiener with a nutsack.
It does. I mean, they even make that joke. They're like, "Why does it have a sack?"
Yeah. So, but it is in every single shot, with the exception. So, and it's just so hard to miss that. You're just kind of like missing a lot of this stuff. It's like, and this is the only time we leave the forest, so you're missing a lot of the stuff that the genie is doing. Now, the thing with the genie is that I think like the king of the genies was mad at him.
Yeah, Gene.
And banished him to. Oh, sorry, excuse me. And banished him to wherever the hell he is in the desert.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can't do magic, or the genie king will get mad.
And he explains why he got banished, which is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen, or in anything. He's like, well,
you obviously remember it. I don't. Take over.
On Earth, or in America, I think he says in America, they have these little boxes with little people inside that you can see through one side of the box.
Oh, that's television.
And I looked at it, and I saw the funniest thing I've ever seen. And I thought Gene would want to see this and would be pleased as well. and he hated it, and he banished me. So now whenever I try and do my magic, all that happens is this. And he tries to do magic, and he gets hit in the face with a pie.
Oh yes, and dumbass kid, what's his name, Matt and Knight. I'm not going to call him by his name. They think this is hysterical, and apparently so did the writers and the editors, because they do it again. And even Mike was just like, "Okay, feel free to wrap this up." Like, it goes on for so long. This pie thing, the humiliation of this guy doesn't even look like real like pie filling. But some of it looks like shaving cream.
It was either just shaving cream or whipped cream. Probably shaving cream because that would hold up better under lighting.
Yeah, and also like on his face.
Yeah,
and on his beard, which was substantial. But I just, man, I started to feel bad for the actor. So anyway, after this long sustained just laughing at this guy from getting hit in the face with a pie, he casts a magic spell that like cleans his face off,
which shouldn't have worked. It should have been another pie.
There should have been another pie, yeah.
By his own rules that he just described, it should have just been another pie.
But then I don't remember how, but they figure out a way around.
The knight's
no,
you could use your coin to wish him out of this curse. Like, wish him free. Use your coin, idiot.
So he does that, and they're able to get out of the desert.
They poof him back.
So they're back in the forest, and they find
the puppet show.
Only female character.
Esmeralda first, and then the puppet show. The puppet show
my
after
gosh,
that.
Puppet show. Anyway, oh my gosh, we have so much more to go. So they find Esmeralda. She's just like this fortune teller that's out in the. And spoiler alert: she's the princess. Because she's the only lady that they could talk into come out and doing this dumb shit.
Because she looks in the crystal ball to try and see a way home for Matt, and all she sees is his sad mom, wondering where he is.
He hasn't come home for his beating. His daily walloping.
Yeah.
His tar beating out of. His dad is very upset.
Anyway, they keep going. And they find the puppeteer, Professor Antonio.
Okay. So this, I said it before, this movie is very inspired by The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. So
I think that Esmeralda was supposed to be like Glinda, kind of?
Maybe.
Inspired, sort of. But this doofus was definitely inspired by the pre-wizard, the con artist that The Wizard of Oz is based on in The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. And he was abandoned in the woods by the carnival because he was too old to be a part of it anymore.
And so he's like, okay, watch my puppet show. And it's just like the dumbest Punch and Judy marionette garbage that you can imagine. They have Pinocchio, little guy, and they have two dancers that are flipping their skirts and shit like this.
Dancers, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
So he, sorry, I just put my hand right in front of my face. Matt uses one of his wishing coins in this part, so that the puppets could just be alive and perform on their own.
Okay, but here's the thing. They even say, we don't have strings, but you can still see the strings.
Oh, clearly. I mean, I say clearly, but it might be kind of hard because of how old this is and the print quality, but... Yeah, we're still definitely
the print quality is not quite Psychotronic Man level, but it's bad. I wouldn't say it's one of the worst, but it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Matt and the knight keep going, and they find the wizard again, And then
Okay, so
what's
the wizard, like, just kills the knight. Just wipes him out.
he turns him back into a frog. I
Oh,
wish
is that
he
what
just killed
happened?
one of it. Yeah, he turned him back to a frog.
And my memory of this that I watched it 6 hours ago was that he died.
Matt uses a coin to wish that the wizard had no powers. And this is probably my favorite part.
The wizard suddenly
just turns into a confused old man.
Yeah, no, he goes full. What was the name of? Remember our riff of the year last year, creating Rem Lazar.
Yeah.
What was we called him Super Mode 7.
Oh,
the Mode 7 man.
Yeah,
he was some kind of Mode 7
He was like
demon.
flat and like pixelated.
He was very easily talked over to the good side of the Force.
Yeah, Vorak.
Yeah, and this guy is this is what that reminded me of. Is that suddenly he was just like he's really good, but he's also a lot dumber.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he turned good, but he like lost all his memories. You know what it also kind of reminded me of in like the not really the series finale, but like there was a big like in the Power Rangers universe. I don't remember what it's called, but like it's the last regular appearance of like Rita.
It was the end of Power Rangers in space. The Red Ranger destroyed the chamber that Zordon was in, so it would release his energy and it would turn all the evil back to good.
Yes,
it turns Lord Zed and Rita into basically tourists. Like they're wearing tourist
and they like dance off. That's kind of what this reminded me of too. Like
yes, because I am that kind of nerd, guys.
No, I know. Yeah, that's what this reminded me of. Is that now Zordon died.
Yeah.
The good guy, but Rita and Zed didn't get any of comeuppance. They just turned into like these two dumbasses.
Yeah, they just turned into people.
Danced on the beach and fucked off.
Yeah.
That's what this was like, and
well, it's kind of what happens with the wizard too, because he does just kind of wander off.
So he's like, "Oh, how can I change the knight back from a toad?" And the wizard's like, "I don't know, bye." And then he's like, "Well, I'll use one of my coins." It's like, well, yes, that's like the only thing you've done. It's just like every dumbass you've met, you flipped a coin at. You flipped a coin at them.
Yeah, and that was coin number 6. So he only has one left at this point.
Yeah, he's only got one left. And they're like, well, we still need to find the princess. I'm like, why? Why? Who cares? It's been 5 years, Mr. Knight.
Yeah.
When if you get back to the kingdom, the king is going to execute you immediately.
So they run back into Esmeralda.
And they're like, you're the only vagina person here. You must be the princess. I wish for Esmeralda to be turned into the princess or back to normal.
They look into her crystal ball and they see that the wizard turned her from the princess into Esmeralda, which is like the dumbest. Like what? So she gets turned back. He uses the last coin to wish her back,
and he's like, "Oh no! But now I'll never get home." And the princess says, like, look over there, dumbass.
She knights him first with Sir Humphrey's sword.
Oh, something I forgot about the wizard and Sir Humphrey. It's like, I'm going to do a battle with you, Mr. Wizard. And he's like, I can't get my sword out of the sheath. I'm a big dumb idiot. I'm the greatest knight of the kingdom. And I'm like, what is happening? I hate this.
Yeah.
I love it. But it's also insanely frustrating.
Yeah. And then there was a rainbow that appeared because he used all 7 of the wishes unselfishly. And he uses the rainbow to get home, which is, again, at the end of the rainbow. So there we go. There's the film's title. Makes way more sense than Princess and the Magic Frog. I do want to bring this up real quick, though.
I think we have to disagree on that. I don't think any of these titles.
I think it makes more sense. Okay. on the poster for Princess and the Magic Frog, it says along the side of it, I'm not going to show this because it's really pixelated because I had to zoom in close to see it, but it says, "See these sights." Like this is trying to pull people in. The Little Leprechaun, the Talking Signpost, the Weird Wizard, the Beautiful Princess, the Gallant Knight, the Peppy Puppet, and the Jolly Genie.
That genie was not jolly. That genie was very grumpy.
I did like every time they said Gene, the guys would be like, Okerlund,
Gene.
Shallot,
Roddenberry?
Roddenberry.
But, yeah, anyway, this movie was trash.
It was so bad.
But I loved it. I was just like, I was so happy that, like, we were going to have interesting things to talk about on the podcast.
So the director of this movie, this was the only thing he ever directed,
I believe it.
but he was an actor. I don't know why it's the only acting and producing credit of his career. The guy who played the knight, they cast him because of his little tiny bit role in Mary Poppins.
He was in Mary Poppins? What?
Mr. Mousley.
Was he? Okay, so I'm imagining he's either the lunatics on the roof that endanger everybody with firing a cannon off every day, or he's someone at the bank.
I'm assuming probably somebody at the bank because I really don't remember that name, like, in the movie at all.
Maybe he was the son of Dick Van Dyke. Not the chimney sweep, but Dick Van Dyke, the bank owner.
Maybe.
And Daddy.
Yeah,
and then later on he puts
he was
that might be
apparently somebody on the bank's board of directors. When they go into the scene and there's like the 6 people sitting at the table, all the old guys that are judging Mr. Banks.
And they each have their line in the song, Mr. Banks.
Yes.
I wanted to riff that movie for SRD's movie night, but I never got around to it. It's kind of hard to riff Mary Poppins.
Yeah. Interesting. So it came out. It was released in October of 1965 under the title "At the End of the Rainbow." In March of '66, they changed the title to "The Princess and the Magic Frog," and it aired.
Is like a focus group or something,
I don't know.
Rights change. I don't know.
It just says, as with other kiddie matinee offerings at the time, the film did not receive a simultaneous nationwide release and continued to play in movie theaters across the United States through 1971.
Ugh.
So that was, yeah, here you go. There's more than a whiff of the Wizard of Oz throughout The Princess and the Magic Frog.
Yeah.
From the child who can't find his way home to the Wicked Witch, wizard, to the search for the end of the rainbow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely had...
Yeah, I mean, like, well, the Wizard of Oz had sets.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
This was literally filmed in Carmel by the Sea, California.
Yeah, so they just drove out to the desert one day and...
Yeah, they went to the desert in Indio, California. The Impossible Desert is what they called it in the movie. I forgot that.
Yeah. Yeah, so, like, for me, this was... Like, I can't think, other than Death of Richie, I can't think of one this year that I've enjoyed more than this one.
No, this one's right up there.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might. I'm gonna have to rewatch the Death of Richie.
Death of Richie is still number one for me. I mean, it might change. Oh, excuse me. I don't know, but it's definitely a contender.
Yeah,
Riff of the year. So,
also you may notice that we haven't talked anything about Time Cop at all. There's one big reason for that, and it's this guy over here, Dave, hasn't seen it yet.
Tell everybody. Yeah. I have. I thought I was gonna get away with not having to cop to. There was things that came up, and I'm just gonna have to wait. Sorry.
So
guys.
in October, at some point, whenever it comes out on VOD, then we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
It's okay, because then it'll be available to everybody, and we'll have an actual reason to talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was a great riff.
Yeah. So it gets a rec thumbs up from Dave. Go get it. It's worth $11.
Absolutely. Don't get the high def or because it's the
yeah.
print isn't good enough
No,
for
you're
that.
not gonna like with this one. No way.
Get it and download the medium quality one to your computer or media server or whatever and watch it that way.
Or a
Perfectly
television
fine quality.
set. Yeah.
Or through the app, RiffTrax app.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that exists and you can watch stuff through it now.
I have it on my phone and I forget that it exists.
I do too. And I just bought the last 3 or 4 shorts that came out that for whatever reason I hadn't bought yet. I had to get the new one, Dick Wakes Up. Or Waking Up Dick.
Yeah, I
whatever
really
it's
need
called.
their. Okay, so Oliver just said that he had he has the RiffTrax app for Roku. It was like, I really need it for my PS4, and I've brought this up before, but apparently they can't.
Yeah,
you need to be like super duper mega awesome, which they are, to get into the PlayStation store. But what can you do?
also, now that they fixed the RiffTrax game for the Switch 2, we'll probably be playing that soon again.
Do you have a Switch 2? Am I the only one who doesn't have a Switch 2?
I don't know. Maybe.
Go. Rick has one. Edgy has one. Jeremy has one, apparently.
Yeah, I love
Not
it.
me, though.
I actually just sold my Switch 1 yesterday because they finally fixed the few games that were having backwards compatibility issues that I had, including RiffTrax the game. That was one of them. But they fixed it, and so it's like, well, I don't need this thing anymore. It's just literally been sitting on my desk, not being touched for 3 months. Looks like Oliver and Citizen Aaron don't have one, so you're not alone, Dave.
Yes, I just have to deal with the Switch that I've had for 2 years because I'm so far behind everything. Still using my PS4 that I got in 2015. Whatever, though. That's fine.
But yeah,
I don't buy that many new games. What can I say?
No.
Like, you know,
they are releasing the Final Fantasy VII remake on it, so I'm excited that I'll actually get to play that. Because obviously I didn't have a way to play it before because all I had was a Switch.
well, I have my opinions on that, and I'm gonna let you form your own. I'm not gonna ruin your fun. Story is bullshit.
I'm only kind of excited for it because Final Fantasy VII is kind of overrated.
What? I have had some hot takes in my day. I think that might have been the first hot take that's ever elicited a reaction from me.
I mean, give me a remake of Final Fantasy IX, then we'll talk.
Oh, that's okay.
But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today. As I leave Dave flabbergasted. If you like the podcast, the best way to support us is to follow us on Twitch. Just drop a follow. You don't got to subscribe or anything like that. That way you'll know whenever we go live with our episodes, which is usually Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Dave's time and 7 p.m. Citizen Aaron's time.
We don't need no time zones. What are you talking about?
We do have a Patreon, patreon.com/TrueBlueRiffCast. Our ranking of the RiffTrax music is going to be exclusive to Patreon because
there's ain't no way that's going on any of the podcast apps without there being massive copyright strikes.
Especially YouTube. Once it goes up on YouTube, it would be all over. Probably the channel would probably go away at that point. So yeah, it's going to be a Patreon exclusive. So if you want to check that out, it's over there. It's $2 a month. But if not, whatever, it's fine. Because we did get some copyright hits.
I knew that was going to happen
on Twitch. I actually didn't get a copyright strike for it. It just muted it for the replay. When I downloaded it, it was still there. It didn't mute it completely, so at least there's that. We had some weird audio stuff going on in that one too. Like after the songs, my mic would be really quiet for some reason. I don't know what the hell was going on with that. But
I don't know. It was like 6 months ago. I don't remember.
It's all there. That was our previous episode. So if you do want to check that out, patreon.com.
I was in like July. Yeah.
Other than that, you can follow the podcast on a bunch of different things, and you can find me on a bunch of different platforms at PB and Awesome.
I'm Dave. Pre-order Last Exit to Tumbleweed on the Amazon Kindle. That's my new novel that I finished during the break. It's has all the characters from the Tumbleweed dossier, but it's a brand new story. You don't need to read anything before that to understand it, even though I would encourage you to do so anyway, just because it will make me and my narrator some money. So go ahead and pick that up. It's going to be released on November 18th, unless I can be convinced that releasing it earlier before Halloween will make some money.
All right, there you go. We will see you guys next time right here on the True Blue Riff.